Welcome to LC Screen Talk. My name is Larry, and this is my review of 13 Hours. So I left this film with really mixed emotions. If you're not familiar, this is the Michael Bay directed and produced story depicting the situation that happened over at the U.S. camp in Benghazi. So we all know about it. It happened really recently, within the last 4 years. So we saw all of this unfold on the news. We saw the drama. We saw the, political controversies that came of it. But here we get to dig a little bit deeper. Now, why I say I'm leaving with such mixed feelings is because the ending really goes for those heartstrings, and it really tries to end on a powerful punch. And for the most part, I'd say it succeeds. However, leading up to that point, there were so many frustrations that I don't know what to say really about this movie. But I'm gonna try. So John Krasinski plays our main soldier here, our main guy, and he was really, really good. I think this is the best I have seen him in anything. I think this was just such a solid performance. And really, the entire cast delivers solid, believable, grounded performances. I think there's a couple outliers who kind of stretch it with their acting, but overall just really good acting across the board. Too bad they were let down with a very subpar script. We are given the same old, tired, Michael Bay humor. I mean, even literally humor about shoving a guy's face in boobs and just nonsense throughout the entire movie. I think maybe there's one good chuckle throughout the entire film. And there are plenty of one-liners attempted, so not a great ratio. But just the general dialogue never seemed believable. It always felt like it was a written script and never felt like authentic conversations that soldiers would be having in the middle of combat. It all just felt safe, paint by the numbers. And then, the characters themselves, no one got development. We cared about these soldiers because they were Americans, and then they had a throwaway line about family. We were shown a little bit about family on each one. So we knew they had kids, we knew they were from America, thus we cared about what happened to them. But outside of that, we didn't know anything about these characters. We didn't connect to them, and that's a big flaw. I think that it just completely jumped over any sort of character development to get into these kind of long, drawn-out action sequences. And unfortunately, Michael Bay doesn't understand how to properly direct action sequences. It's his same shtick, just without the Transformers involved. Real fast camera movements where you can't even tell what's going on. My grandmother, sitting next to me in the theater, literally asked, was that our guy or a bad guy? And I had no idea because I couldn't tell what was happening on the screen because we were jumping around so much that you don't know what you're even looking at anymore. Even the car chase sequence was just so scattered. And then Michael Bay has such tight camera angles in every movie that you want him to zoom out. You're screaming at the screen to just zoom out, let you see the full picture. He comes in so hard in this film that it feels like a soundstage. You don't feel like you're in the real world anymore, and that's such a shame. And then Michael Bay's directing also just had inconsistencies. A really weird sequence where they're on the phone, and one of the wives is in a drive-thru at McDonald's, and it's supposed to be this super impactful scene. For one, I think it was a little bit over-dramatized. For two, she's at this McDonald's, yay, product placement, but the shots alternate, and 1 minute she's with the menu, the ordering box right here. Next, she's at the window where they hand you your food. Then they cut back to her again. She's back at the ordering place, and then she's back at the window. So it just kept kind of switching back and forth. So I'm like, oh, what's going on? You, girl, stay going forward. No need to back and forth in the drive-thru lane. That's dangerous, child. But it just was inconsistent. Also, lighting was very inconsistent. Sometimes it was pitch black in the middle of the night. Then they would still be in the middle of the night, but they had plenty of light to see. So just inconsistencies like that. So unfortunately, Michael Bay just doesn't know how to get out of the way to make a good film, because that's why I was so frustrated. A great film is hiding under here. And every now and then, it found a way to crawl through the rubbish and poke its head out and show. And this is such an amazing story. It deserved that great movie that was lying underneath. 13 Hours did have some really powerful scenes. The entire end act just comes to head in a way that is shocking to the audience and leaves you feeling kind of awestruck. And that is an amazing feat on the hands of the director. If only he could have gotten that kind of deft and touch throughout the film. And really, the film is about 30 minutes too long. They had so much that they could have cut out, so much needlessness. I mean, you didn't care about character development, so why even add in all of this dialogue? Just get to straight what you want. So overall, I think this would make an okay matinee. I think it is going to be a big crowd pleaser. So I say, if you're interested in seeing 13 Hours, if you like war films, if you're into this type of movie, it's worth a matinee price. But if you're looking for a more sophisticated war drama that really focuses in on the politics, look somewhere else, because politics are basically absent here. We touch on the negligence of the US government, but we never push in hard enough to dig to something deeper. So if you're looking for something more than your run-of-the-mill war drama, then this is definitely a rental. So, that has been my review of 13 Hours. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click like down below, and subscribe to the channel so you are always up to date on our latest videos. Also, join in on the discussion. Are you excited to see 13 Hours? And what is your favorite war drama? Let me know either in the comment section down below or hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your support. Mwah. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!